Hello and welcome to Light Upon the Path. This is my day 8 of my 10-day video challenge. So thank you for sticking with me, for witnessing. Thank you. I appreciate your support. So what I would like to share with you today is a form of slavery that I didn't understand I was being bound by. And that is the slavery of waiting. So I didn't understand how deeply I was affected by this until a friend asked me. We were having a chat about, I don't even remember what, but she asked me, what do you wait for? And I kind of blurted out, I wait for everything. And in that moment, I realized what I'd said, and it gave me the opportunity to really look at that. It was a divine moment for me, and she doesn't even remember this conversation. And she said to me, "No, that was God speaking through me, and you answering." So what did I wait for? I waited for the weather to be right for me to go out and do something. I waited for the plan of what I wanted to do for a day to be, I won't say approved, but agreed. And I guess it really was an approval. I wanted my husband's opinion. Sometimes we would get up and, what do you want to get done today? I don't know, what do you want to get done today? And that leads to getting nothing done. Nothing done. So I waited for somebody else to lead me. I waited for the right season to do something when it could have been done in that moment. I waited to go places until I felt like I had the appropriate demeanor, the appropriate weight and clothing. I waited to hear what others thought instead of expressing my own opinion. I didn't realize the degree to that. I'm sorry, it makes me sad. I didn't understand the degree that I was giving away my power. In my younger days, I didn't wait for much of anything. I made my own way. And good or bad, there's good and bad. As I was in a relationship, I so valued the opinion of my partner, but that became a dependence. And that doesn't benefit either one of us. We each need a strong partner. We each need, in our relationship, we each need to stand on our own and hold our own space. And as I realized and saw the places where I waited for really no good reason other than fear of not being liked, not being smart enough, not being whatever enough. When I realized that, and I remembered the strength of who I am, I could see those things more easily and let them go. So I'm really grateful for that. Now there is a difference between waiting and observing. Observing and looking at when is the best time to do something is a very different thing than just waiting for things to happen around you. That observing is an active way of being. The other part of that is things like, waiting for, observing, and then waiting for your turn, waiting for things to be set, not jumping in and doing things kind of erratically. So in that case, in that example, that waiting is an active thing. It's an active stillness. And in that stillness, finding your way. Sometimes we need to be still to nourish and to see everything so that we know which line or which path we're going to take. What's for our highest and greatest good. Or we're observing to see the vibration, the energy of others, so that we know how to navigate. But that's a very different kind of waiting. Again, that's an active form of waiting versus a form of waiting that is inactive and really a retreat away from life. So as I go about my day and I think about doing, whatever I'm going to do for that day, when I catch myself waiting for approval, for the right things, I can laugh now and understand that what I'm waiting for is for myself to step up. And that's a beautiful thing. So as you go about your day, if you find that you're waiting and waiting in that way of retreating from life, I hope that you recognize that you have a choice. So the waiting keeps you in slavery. Participating in life puts you in freedom. So I hope that you choose wisely today. And I will as well. Alrighty. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. Be well.